Hey, I'm Ian Boss. Today we're going to talk about the APR carbon fiber steering wheel. It's available for the Mark 7 GTI, GLI, and Golf R. What you'll really notice about this wheel is the carbon fiber top and bottom and the details like the perforated leather and double cross stitching. The top of the wheel is contoured to fit your fingers. The bottom of the wheel is flat to allow for more legroom or for driving with your knee when you're waving at your friends. Based on your preference, the stitching is offered in two color options, either silver or red. There are two different versions of the wheel, either flappy paddles or manual. Unlike other wheels on the market, ours is offered plug and play. No core charge means no downtime. You don't have to ship us your wheel. Just swap your parts and go. Now, let's go over the installation process.
The first step of this installation is to disconnect the negative battery cable. Be sure the cable is free and clear of the battery. Now turn the steering wheel 90 degrees so that it exposes the airbag clips on the back of the wheel. Use a small flathead screwdriver to gently press and release the two tabs holding the airbag in place. Then carefully remove the yellow connector by pulling the white locking mechanism. Then remove the black connector. Next, you will need a 12mm triple square to remove the wheel from the hub. Take note of the steering wheel position and the index markings found on the wheel and hub. Locate the tabs holding the trim ring onto the wheel. You will have to gently pry on these locations, working your way around slowly until the trim is released. Once it's released, you will need to disconnect the paddle shifter wires from the back of the trim. Use a T20 to remove the two screws holding the shifters in place. Gently pry the shifters from the wheel, and then take care pulling the connectors through the small hole on the wheel. Now you're ready to swap your parts onto the new APR wheel. All the same steps, just in reverse. Reinstall the paddle shifters first by running the connectors through the wheel. Press the paddle shifter into the wheel and reinstall both T20 screws and tighten gently. Spec is only 11 inch-pounds. Lubricate the trim tabs before reinstalling. Here we are using dielectric grease. Then connect the paddle shifter wires. Line up the tabs and press the trim ring into place. Now you are ready to install the wheel onto the hub by lining up the index markings. Now torque the hub bolt down to 30 Nm plus 90 degrees. Reconnect the two electrical connectors from the airbag and firmly press the airbag into place until you hear the click. Now just reconnect your battery and you're all finished.
I'm not going to tell you it won't go off. I'm just saying it's not very likely.
It are off, right? Yeah, yeah.
I think I maybe have maybe it needs to go this way. Oh yeah, that's the way.
And a flat bottom for those times when you're steering with your foot. Head on over to goapr.com and take advantage of free shipping to the lower 48.